We're approaching the end of another Warrior Cat story arc, with the final book Star releasing at the end of the year. So that begs the question, what comes next? In this video, I want to make all the predictions I can think of, both for Star and Warrior Cats Arc 9, that will come after. So let's get into it. Spoilers for Wind coming up. Wind ends with Splashtail killing Hairspring and announcing Barry Hart as his new deputy. The book didn't really leave any mysteries open, but you can still wonder what happens next. The next book will definitely have Splashtail and Barry Hart defeated in some way. But what I'm struggling with is, how are they going to make this battle interesting? Shadow Clan, Thunder Clan, and Wind Clan are all united against Splashtail. Only Leaf Star with Sky Clan are supporting him. River Clan themselves don't really support Splashtail that much anymore. They're just afraid. But this entire arc has had a lot of forcing things to make the conflict continue, so they're definitely going to force this. Sky Clan and River Clan are going to fight all the other clans in some epic battle, and somehow they're going to find a way to make Splashtail's side formidable enough for the battle to last more than a chapter. As for what happens to Splashtail and Barry Hart, I think they're both a little too far gone to go back to being normal clan cats. Whether they are killed off or chased off is uncertain, but here's my prediction. There are not many cats who would be a satisfying choice in killing off the evil villain Splashtail. Frostpaw's the one most hurt by him, but she's just a medicine cat. So that's why my guess is actually Barry Hart. Hear me out. In the big battle, Splashtail will be fighting with Sunbeam, and Sunbeam is not winning. Barry Hart saves Sunbeam, fights Splashtail, kills Splashtail, but then dies from her wounds. Similar to a Firestar beats Tiger Star or One Star beats Darktail sacrifice. The Warrior Cats writers like their parallels. In the Broken Code, Bristlefrost dying in the dark water, saving everyone from Ashfur, was a parallel to her saving Rootpaw from the icy water in Book 1. This would also be a parallel from Book 6 to Book 1, connecting Curlfeather and Barry Hart. Both are evil moms, both go to the Dark Forest, but in Curlfeather's dying moments, her last thought is protecting Frostpaw as she boosts Frostpaw up a tree to safety before herself, and warns her to trust no cat as she is killed by the dogs. I think Barry Hart will be put in a similar situation, and in her dying moments, she will choose to protect Sunbeam from Splashtail. Not a full redemption arc by any means, but a show of moral grayness like Curlfeather, where she can put her daughter's life before hers, despite being evil. Barry Hart and Sunbeam have had their differences, but I think when it comes down to it, Barry Hart does not want to see Sunbeam die. As for the rest of River Clan, those who survived the battle will be immediately forgiven, as Wind just implies they basically can't think for themselves and just follow the leader. And I think Mothwing is pretty much a shoo-in for who the next River Clan leader will be. If we go back to the look beyond the obvious choices message from Curlfeather and Sky, a medicine cat would in fact be the least obvious choice. And I mean, yeah, Curlfeather is evil and probably doesn't have any prophecy authority, but Mothwing still makes sense for other reasons. In the most recent book, it's revealed that Mothwing is coming around to not be against StarClan anymore, and she is showing signs of leading River Clan already, as she is organizing the rebellion against Splashtail. But most importantly, Mothwing is the most marketable character in River Clan. The only other truly major character left is Frostpaw, and it's already confirmed Frostpaw's destiny is being a medicine cat. Speaking of, Frostpaw is definitely getting her full medicine cat name in this book. My guess is Frostwing, in honor of Mothwing. Especially if Mothwing is becoming Lost Star, then Frostwing could carry on her medicine cat legacy with the wing suffix. But Mothwing wouldn't name a cat after herself, so either Frostpaw herself suggests the name, some StarClan cat suggests it, or maybe Whistlepaw will receive her medicine cat name alongside Frostpaw, with Kestrelfight being the one who gives them both their names. Whistlepaw is long overdue for her name. They could have delayed it so they could have this cute moment with them being made medicine cats together. As for what Whistlepaw's name will be, I don't know, but I think Song would fit her prefix the best. Whistlesong is such a cute name. The problem is that Whistlepaw's probably leaving for a quest, because she has a vision in the prologue for Ivypool's Heart, which takes place at the same time as Star and is about a quest. But they did say it was tricky to plot. So maybe trying to cram in this Whistlepaw naming ceremony before she leaves on her quest was part of that? So a Frost Whistle ceremony could either be awkwardly placed in or cut entirely. Lots of possibilities. So that's all my thoughts on Star. But Warrior Cats doesn't end there. It keeps on going. Arc 9 is confirmed for 2025, and we know nothing yet. Well, almost nothing. So let's get predicting. There was a listing for Arc 9 Book 1 showing up on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, HarperCollins, listing it for release on January 7th, 2025. And I fully believe that this is a placeholder release date that is only there because they had to put some date in when making the listing. I mean, the title is a placeholder. The release date is as believable as the final book title being 9th Arc 1. The only Warrior Cats books to ever release in January are 2 books from Prophecies Begin and some novellas. It's just not a very marketable time to release a book. My prediction is that 9th Arc 1 will actually release on April 7th, 2025. We've had a streak of main series releases in April going strong since Shattered Sky in 2017. It's just so much more likely than January. The only reason they would do January is if they were switching to 3 main series books a year, but between Super Edition 18 and Warrior Cats Graphic Novel Volume 2 in 2025, they have no reason to pack the schedule more. Okay, that was way too long to debate a release date. How about something actually important? Let's predict POV characters. I think Leaf Kit from Wind Clan is our best bet. They made a point of introducing her in Wind when she is saved by our protagonists, and we haven't had a Wind Clan POV character yet in the main series books. I think after giving us our first River Clan main series POV with Frostpaw, I feel like the writers want to finally be able to say they've done every clan. Up next, we are absolutely positively going to get a ThunderClan cat. We always do. And a character from the first arc, who I predicted was Brightheart in this video, is confirmed to have a central role in this arc. If Brightheart is important, we need a ThunderClan POV so we can be with her. I think Sunbeam will definitely have kits with Nightheart at some point, but now is a little too soon. So I will go with Stem Kit as my choice for ThunderClan's POV. Bristle Kit might be too soon to repeat the prefix of a previous POV character, and Grey Kit would just be way too confusing because there is a Greypaw in River Clan already. Stem Kit is the one. Finally, the third cat. I go back and forth between River Clan and Sky Clan on this one. In the case of River Clan, they could easily have some Kit who is Frostpaw's apprentice, and we can learn how they're rebuilding River Clan. But on the Sky Clan side of things, Leafstar is the oldest leader and the most likely to be the next leader killed off, and maybe they want to give her some more time to shine before they do that. I'm just gonna say Dust Kit from Sky Clan, since River Clan has no kits right now, and Dust Kit is the coolest name from the Sky Clan kits. Also, it would make the protagonist 2 Toms and 1 She-Cat, which they have been flip-flopping on since A Vision of Shadows. And out of the 3, Leaf Kit will be the medicine cat. Because 1, Whistlepaw seems to be involved in some quest with Ivypool. It's her vision, it would be weird if she didn't go. So that leaves space for her to be Kestrelfight's apprentice without the medicine den crowding too much. And also, Leaf Kit just reminds me of Leafpool. It'd be a cute way to bring Leafpool back into the series as a spirit guide for her. Okay, that's enough for this video. I have said so much that I'm sure there will be at least one thing I can eventually look back on and brag about getting right. Alright, bye everyone!